Hi everyone, good morning, good evening to you guys. My name is Lee from IDLE and KWOOP OpenText technical support team. Today in this video, I would like to share with you how to fix the too many sequential error while starting KWOOP. So let's get right into our topic today. This issue is addressed as a common bug when you are using or planning to upgrade your IDLE system into 12.13 version for both Windows and Linux environment. For your reference, I already captured a screenshot for you guys to show the nature of issue itself. When starting to crawl data from one or many websites, the embedded web browser, or we could call it KWOOP, does not start at all. After starting to fetch the task, the KWOOP should be started as well to be ready to index the data from the website. But instead of that, the KWOOP takes too much time to initialize and the whole progress got terminated. So what is the solution for this behavior? Since it is marked as a known issue within 12.13 version, then of course it is already being addressed and actually started to be fixed from IDLE 23.2 version. You guys can find the official announcement that is included in IDLE 23.2 release notes. For all users who are still at the 12.13 version, we also have a solution to remedy this behavior by copying one library from the KWOOP directory from the installer or from the web connector nar, and then put it in the default KWOOP directory of the web connector. Let's move to a virtual environment to examine this. So here I did prepare a Linux machine which is running with Red Hat 7 platform, and we shall explore it together. And firstly, I would like to go to the installation directory of IDLE server and the web connector. The path is opt/microfocus. You can see that by installing web connector package, I also install a new separated CFS. We should start the CFS and the web connector respectively to start to replicate the issue. Okay, so now we go to the CFS folder. Let's expand the file inside. Start the folder. Start the CFS, and then go back to the web connector folder. Start the web connector also. Okay, so now when both CFS and web connector also start, we will take a look at the synchronization.log to chase what is happened in the log here. Here with my configuration in web connector.cfg file, I create a new task and a new website to replicate the issue. So you can see that I'm using the tail -f to see the log is being written. Let's see what has happened after the task is beginning. You can see that after checking the data store, since the first and only task is configured for this web connector, it will create a new task. Then the KWOOP should be started, or we could say getting ready stage to fetch the data from the preset URL. However, after a few minutes of processing, we did get the error of too many sequential error while trying to start the KWOOP. Process is terminated and nothing will be done here anymore. So we have just finished replicating the issue. Now we start to fix this issue as we discussed before. Here we are at the web connector installation directory. Let's expand all the files inside. As I said before, we're going to replace the library.6 file. It calls libs stdc++.sol.6 file, which is located in the web connector and KWOOP folder. In this situation, I already prepared one library. Now I'm going into the WKWOOP folder, so you guys can see the difference between 2.6 files. The default one is in the web connector folder, and the one that I replaced it here is in the WKWOOP folder. It's slightly bigger than the default one. After replacing the file, we now can start the web connector again and check the synchronization dialog. Let's see together. You can see that the web connector start the task as usual, and then when the embedded web browser start to define the URL, which is preset before to crawl the data, we can see no more error with too much sequential error while starting it. The task was done. And in addition, I can also show you an example of a detailed log file when we run the connector itself on Windows platform. You can see the WKWOOP is also working. We start the queuing at to initialize the data crawling, and that's it. We already fixed the timeout issue. So basically, we have gone through a few quick steps to resolve this timeout issue, which is happened with idle and web connector in 12.13 version. Thank you all for watching.